What is going on? Crickstick here, back again with another video. Now today we are going to be showcasing our build again, the Annihilator shotgun Mosconi 12 gauge HE build, and we call it the Annihilator. Alright, if you guys want to check out the build and you have not checked it out yet, please be sure to check it out. It's in the Steam community guide section of Payday 2, and of course please rate the guide, favorite it if you really liked it, and also follow us, both of us, if you want to get more guides and updates, because we will be doing more guides and updates if we find a build that is very overpowered and deserves the community's what is that word called? Yeah, deserves to, and the build deserves to be known. So yeah, so if you guys watched my previous Hoxton breakout video, I was saying, there was a part where I was wondering how this build would actually go with the Annihilator build, and what hurt that, and he told me, hey, why not give it a shot? And then I was like, alright, fine. I was interested as well, so fair enough, we did it a shot, and we did a lot of retries for Watchdogs because of a lot of bullshit happening, because do remember that we are trying for all bags, okay? So in this match, we are trying to challenge ourselves, dual team, no AI, no assets, as well as all bags, and that is a very difficult task for a two-man team and a dual-man team, and it's just really difficult with this build because you cannot handle long-range enemies. So there's a lot of bullshit going on, and the RNG has to be really in our favor, because we did retry like a number of times for a good RNG, because Watchdogs is more of an RNG based kind of heist for this build. I'm not saying that you have to duel this map with this build. We are just trying to showcase the power of this build. Even in maps like this, you can still work it out, and you can just check out the power that this build has to offer, and run this build to perfection. So of course, a lot of bullshit like snipers, tasers, cloakers, black dozers, one-shotting out from nowhere, cloakers like that kicking from nowhere. We are very used to it already because a lot of this shit happens, and me and what call Deathwish, the shit always happens mode, because fair enough, shit always happens, and adding up the desynchronization issues and all that crap, sometimes the host gets knocked out from nowhere and I see nothing on my screen, and then he just got down instantly. I have a lot of occasions where what just goes down without like, wait, how the fuck did he even go down? There's nothing beside him. And then what was like, hey! And then I'm like, what? And then he said, why didn't you kill the the cop? He meleeed me. And I'm, what the hell? There's nothing in my screen. Really? Overkill, please get your shit together. I mean, I'm so pissed off at the fact that they are just not fixing all these synchronization issues. I mean, me and Watt are from the same country, and we have very good latency, we got a good ping, and this shit still happens. I don't know what to say, but Overkill really needs to get their shit together. I mean, seriously, Overkill, don't freaking release DLCs without testing. Don't freaking blindly just earn money. I mean, they're just heading towards that direction. And if they continues, and if they were to continue like that, I mean, I'm just gonna be considering dropping the game. I don't know, man. It's really very painful to see the direction of the game. And with the current state Overkill is going towards, they are just very aggressive with money, without fixing all these bugs. Hotline Miami, one of the most prominent bugs is the land shark bug, and until now, they have not fixed it. After a few updates, I don't know what they're doing, man. Ever since that it's been discovered, Overkill, it's got no fixed bug. I don't know what to say. Okay, enough of this. I don't want to say a lot about Overkill really, but it's just really very stupid and retarded because they're not fixing all these bugs. As a game company like that, it's painful to see the direction that they're going. So of course, I just want to re-highlight some of the things that I would like you guys to know. When you guys are using this build, you cannot play aggressively. I really have to stress this. You cannot play this build very aggressively, because first aid kits are not an infinite resource. You have 14 first aid kits. It's not a lot. In very large maps and long maps like Hoxton Breakout, you got a lot of shit going on. Yes, your first aid kits will run down very fast. So if you play very aggressively, you will only speed up the process at which your first aid kits will run out. and that is going to be a very, very difficult task. If your first aid kits run out, you will be very, very vulnerable to a lot of things, and not just say tasers, even normal cops. If you run out of first aid kits, that's it for you, and you have to play very carefully when you run out of first aid kits. So my advice for you guys is play carefully at all times. I mean, if you are in a four-man team, you have some leeways for mistakes, but my general consensus is that playing carefully in every deathwish match and not being too aggressive will escalate the match pretty well for you guys if you guys are using this build. So yeah, because there was a guy who commented on the build section in the comment section below saying that the guide was not really effective if the first aid kits run out and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean this thing is true. First aid kits, their main objective is to sustain your health as long as possible without you going down. That is the main objective, and the build is focused around and centered around not going down. So it's a very, very important task to remember and use this build with that thing in your mind. You have to really, really take note of that. It's really, really important to you know, get this straight in your mind. Okay, so yeah, enough of that. And specials, I just want to re-highlight. You have to always focus your specials depending on your build, because for the Kimbo build, for example, that I've created as well, the general consensus is always aim the cloakers first because you don't have counter strike. So for this one, because Mosconi 12-gauge shotgun is a 2-round ammo, you have to remember that it's a 2-round ammo. 2-round magazine weapon. Therefore, you cannot let tasers escape from your sight ever. I mean, I have some mistakes that I actually made in my other videos. I let tasers go and something like that. So yeah, even if I'm an experienced player, I still do make mistakes, and of course I learn from them as well. It's just not a really, really very... I mean, everyone is learning at all times. You cannot be a professional at a game without spending too much time on it. So of course I have work going on also, so I don't really have a lot of time to play the game. But I'm not going to be using that as an excuse. So yeah, basically tasers, main priority with this build. Always don't let them off your sight, because once you let them off your sight, if they tase you, and your rounds will go empty very fast. You only have 2 rounds, remember? So always put them as a priority list. As well as black dozers are very important as well, because they can one-shot you with this build, and you can't engage them very, very... Oh yeah, one thing is ammo pickups. Don't be too aggressive, and only be sure that the coast is clear, and then pick up ammos. And as well as there was a comment on our guide saying that he cannot sustain his ammo supplies, and this is one of the things I want to highlight. You have to be very active in picking up ammos. Every time you kill an enemy, just walk straight to him and pick up the ammo. No matter what, just do it, because you have fully loaded ace. If you are not picking up ammo, then you are wasting that skill, which is very, very I don't know what to say, but you have fully loaded, so make good use of the skill, and don't be too aggressive as well when you are picking up ammo, because you will die if you are too aggressive. Day 2, there was a very huge problem with ammo, because we actually recalibrated our camping positions, because our build is not very, very good with the original camping position, which a lot of people uses now. And that camping position is actually all the way to the left side, the container there. And most people in a public match will use sniper rifles and the Thanatos 50 cal. And of course, it's going to be very easy if you have the Thanatos 50 cal, because you can just one-shot doses and just kill doses from afar. However, our guide's not meant to do that, so we have to recalibrate our positions pretty well. So we have actually two choices, and the first choice was actually right to the bottom, and the other choice is on top, the warehouse there, because that's only one position that the car will come from. So anything that is the bottleneck, where the cop only come from one direction, this build will excel in it. But if they come from a lot of directions, then it's not going to be a very good camping spot, and it's not going to be very good for this build to excel in. So that's something that you guys have to take note of as well. So I've re-highlighted all the things that you actually need to know. And I'm not sure if I should say about the Berserker, but maybe I should just drop that, because a lot of people ask about Berserker. Why are you running Berserker with first aid kits? Yeah, we are actually quite sick of that question already, and I don't think we're going to be answering any of them anymore if any of them were to pop up. So as usual, check the facts before asking any questions in the comments, because we do not really want to reiterate our answers over and over again. I mean, if you are the person who create the guide, you also feel ignored. I mean, you also feel pissed off because people just don't read. So yeah, Watchdogs, we've done it. Hawks and Breakout, we've done it. Diamond, we've done it with this build. What else can you guys say? So sustainability, survivability, and highest damage build that you can get as of now. I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and I'll be signing off here. The rest of the video you just watch. The build showcase video is at the end of the video as well, if you guys want to proceed on and watch the whole video. I've actually showed what weapons I'm rocking at the end and the skill build as well. It's literally the same skill build as the one in the guide, so it doesn't make any difference. So right now I just want to sign off here, and this is Crickstick. Please like this video, comment if you have any questions, and of course subscribe to my channel for more videos like that. If you want to see what's perspective, it's in the link in the description box below. So yeah, hope you guys will enjoy the video, and I'm signing off. Peace out.
It's a fucking bulldozer! Bulldozer!
That's 7.
Taser! Oh shit!
That's 8.
Bulldozer! Here's a first aid kit. Bulldozer!
Here I am. Be quick now.
That's all. Okay, SC. Hector will be pleased. I'll meet you at the dock. You got all of them? Shit. He's a bug. Hector won't believe it, man.
We got a shield. It's a fucking taser.
Come on, I don't like waiting.
It's a motherfucking bulldozer.
Hey, Dallas! Come with me! Oi, Dallas! Follow me!
Fucking cloaker.
Hey, Dallas! Come with me!
Oh shit, bulldozer.
Alright, time for us to go. Go!
Bulldozer!
Hey, Dallas! On me now!
Bulldozer! It's a fucking shield. Shield!
Ready or not, here I come. Move, move!
Surprise, motherfucker! It's a motherfucking taser! Bulldozer! He's taken care of! First aid kit, here!
They weren't expecting that, for goddamn sure. Now, let me give you a tip. Do that again.
Faster, guys.
Get your band-aid here.
All right, the chopper's going to the docks, folks. Out of the frying pan. I knew you'd get out of that mess. You got all of it, too. I let Hector's boat know. See you at the harbor. Okay, you go to the harbor like we planned. Offload the coke from the pickup. You'll need to signal Hector's boat in the warehouse to get him to come in. Once he's there, get the coke on board, and the boat driver will do the rest. Hector's work. Good luck, everybody. Not much time, people. Get those bags secured before the cops take them. The boat pickup is coming.
We got a shield! It's a fucking bulldozer! Bulldozer! Bulldozer!
The boat driver needs to know when he should come in. Look around in the warehouse for the floodlight switch.
Boat here. I see a signal. Coming in.
Be ready for anything.
Here's a first aid kit.
Put your motherfucking hands up! This radio is a goddamn war zone! Positions! Tango! Tango! Ready? Stack up! Hands up, you son of a bitch! Get your hands up! Put your fucking hands up! Triggers! Drop it, you slut! Hands in the air! Get those fucking hands up!
Police are flying in. Heads up.
Give me cover! Hey, Hodgson, come with me. Move it. Smoke bomb. Got a first aid kit here. Here's a first aid kit. First aid kit here. Here's a first aid kit. First aid kit here.
I've got a first aid kit here.
Gotcha.
Send your mass. Send your mass, for fuck's sake.
First aid kit here.
Move out.
Here's a first aid kit.
Smoke. Got a first aid kit here. Smoke bomb. Get your hands up. Drop it. Taser taken care of. Fucking hands up.
Dollars, follow me.
You can still give up.
It's a fucking bulldozer. Bulldozer taken care of. Hands up, you bastard. Drop it. Shield out. It's a motherfucking taser.
Look, fellas, you're clear. You just bought yourself a little time. Make the best of it.
Help.
More units. More guns coming your way, gang.
boat's in transit. He'll be at Dock 8 by the warehouse.
I'm coming in at Dock 8. All right, I'm here. Get the facts over here. Perfect. No! I can't take any more. Not now. I'm heading off to unload these, but I'm coming back. Hold on.
Okay, the escape helicopter is coming. Hold on.
Hands up! Up! Get your hands up! Pick them up! Move! Get your hands up! Drop it, you twat! Smoke!
Guys, the first batch is unloaded. I'm coming back for more.
This is a... It's a fucking shield! Taser! Taser! Taser down! Shield!
Get everyone in as soon as you're ready.
Hey, the escape chopper's here. If you feel lucky, you can go and get the rest of the bags. Otherwise, get out.
Shield! Shield! History! Come with me! Move it! Put your motherfucking hands up! Smoke grenade! Bulldozer! It's a fucking bulldozer! We got a shield! It's a motherfucking bulldozer! Smoke! Bulldozer! Bulldozer! Bulldozer eliminated! Smoke! A bloody shield over here! Shield down!
All right, I'm here. Get the facts over here.
Oh shit! Taser! It's a motherfucking taser! History! Taser down!
That's all I got room for. I'll deliver this and then come back for more.
First aid kit here. have been doubts, but we pulled through.
I know you had things under control. Not like that other time. You handle it in style. Hector owes us big.
Our position is now less difficult. The cocaine supply is not under threat. We will now move against our enemies, whoever stands in our way. You have done phenomenally well.